Hey you, welcome back to my channel. I am Tefera Naava for those who don't know, and this is another episode of Charu Naava, which is all about health and fitness and beauty. Yeah. Alright, so if you don't know already by the title, this is going to be all about my supplements that I take with my drinks. So it could be a smoothie, a latte, my teas, my like hot beverages and concoctions or what have you. So I decided to do this video about those particular products or items, supplements, health things or whatnot that benefit you from head to toe. I already put up a blog post about my main two daily supplements that I take in my drink, so I definitely will have that linked down in the description box below for you if you want to go ahead and read and check that out. And I have those links to those daily items in the description box in the blog post, so you can purchase them if you would like to try. But I decided to make a video because I actually wanted to show you all of them. And then I will actually do another blog post that will have like the ones that I take 2 or 3 times a week. And I'll have all the links and those things down below for you guys. So if you want to see some of the supplements that I'm taking in my beverages that help with my internal hormonal situation, the skin, the hair, the body, my moods, just, you know, my overall general health, please keep watching. All right, so I'm going to start with the daily ones because there's not a lot. All right, and disclaimer, let me say this up front because I don't want nobody coming for me in the comments or anything else. I am not a physician. I'm not a certified anything related to like health or anything. So these aren't a cure-all. This is not I take it once, I take it a week and it just take care of everything. This is kind of a lifestyle thing that I implement that has helped moi, meaning me, myself, and I, with certain health issues or just kind of helping prolong and maintain my vibrancy and vitality throughout life that I find just works for me and that I like. So please, please, please do your own due diligence and research, find out what works for you, and talk to your physicians or doctors, just the FYI. Okay, so let's get started. Again, I'm going to start with my daily ones that I already did a blog post on. I'm going to be reaching right here because they're right here on this tray for me to grab. All right. So the first one is MSM Powder with OptiMSM. It is by the brand Doctor's Best, and that is this one here. And these are, like I say, all kind of powdered form supplements that I added to any type of beverage that I may be consuming. So this helps support your joints and skin health, and you shouldn't definitely take this if you're lactating or pregnant. This is no GMO, gluten-free, soy-free, and vegan-free. Please store in a cool and dry place. You do not want this in a very humid, wet, or in direct sunlight or heat. So maybe a cool cooler or refrigerator or just somewhere in your home where it's out of direct sun and it doesn't get too hot is good. So yeah, this is a vegan brand. I have been taking MSM in general ever since I was about 18, 19 years old. And off and on, I haven't been very, very consistent with it. But when I was consistent with it when I was younger, it definitely helped. For those who don't know, I do deal with cysts in my vagina and the, you know, feminine region, and so I definitely, looking back, knew I had them. And when I was taking them, I can even remember them. I think I had one that actually like fell out, to be honest, or something. So anyway, coming back to it, outside of knowing that it can help with my skin, which I definitely didn't have the best of skin, definitely heading into my late teenage years, into my 20s, I just had a lot of hormonal imbalance going on. And definitely now, though my skin has definitely gotten better, MSM was definitely a part of that regime. So now that I'm in my mid-30s, I have been a lot more consistent with it, and the easier way I found for me to take certain supplements is in a powdered form. And those MSM pills were thick and huge, okay? Like thick and huge, okay? I'm not one that struggles with taking pills. Like, I do have a friend that will literally have to grind her pills up. Thanks to me having my tonsils removed, I could swallow them better. But even before then, I didn't struggle. But taking those big MSM pills was not a cakewalk, because they're not like gelatin or anything. They're just like this chalky, cakey, cocky like pills, okay? And they're made out of sulfur, which is something our body naturally produces and makes, and that is what like our bones and our skin and our hair fibers and all of that is made of. So I would taste it when I would do it like that. So when I came back to wanting to take this consistently, I was like, they gotta have a powdered form. And then I thought to myself, I could probably really taste it in the powdered form. But no, not this brand, and not if you mix it in with the right beverages. So you definitely want something that's very flavorful, like a hot chocolate, a latte, your coffee with your creamer. And you have to understand that a little goes a long way. I don't have the scoop, but it comes with a very, very tiny scoop. It's like with this hole. You see that hole? That's about as much as you need, especially like in a 6-ounce beverage or less. Maybe if you had 8 to 10, you could probably do 2 scoops this size, but a little goes a long way. I promise if you do more than that, you're going to taste the sulfur. Unless you put a pound of sugar or some other flavors on top of it, you're going to taste it. It's sulfur. But yes, I've been taking this consistently now for, I'm going to say, going on 5 years, 3 to 5 years, between 3 to 5 years, but more 5 years now because it's 2020. It's like, dang, I went, oh wait, it's 2020, and I started taking it when it was like 2014-ish. So yeah, 5 years. And I definitely have seen the benefits, definitely with my skin, definitely kind of even with my hair in certain ways in my body, especially when I just start like working out a lot more, trying to be more consistent. I do have days where I fall off, but overall, this is a daily thing. I drink it typically in the morning when I have tea, and then I have my evening tea at night before I go to bed. I'll do my second scoop of this. But yeah, you could put it in anything, pretty much, like I say, your coffee, your tea, your smoothies, or, you know, lattes. So check out MSM if you struggle with cysts. They can help. I think they even help with fibroids and endometriosis and all of that. But definitely it is one contributing thing to helping with your skin and hair loss and bone density and issues like that. So daily thing you need. Daily, daily, daily. All right, and the second thing that I try to make sure to take daily is also by the brand Doctor's Best. It is collagen, and guys, I have 2 MSM powders. Womp, womp, womp. Hold up. I'll be right back. Let me go get the collagen one. Okay, I'm back. I got the right one. Collagen by Doctor's Best, and this is it right here for you guys. Pure collagen types 1 and 3. They do have pure collagens, I think like 1 through 4, maybe even 5. I know I've had the one by, it's in my blog post. I can't think of the name now, but it's in my blog post, link down below. You'll see the one that I've been buying for the past 3 years. This is my 3rd jar of the collagen by Doctor's Best. I just want to try, I've tried Doctor's Best supplements and pills before, so I wanted to try their collagen. And again, this is the pure collagen types 1 and 3 powder, essential structural support for hair, skin, nails, tendons, ligaments, and bones. So I love this one. This also is no GMO, gluten-free, and soy-free. So again, it just kind of helps with the overall health. Like I said, just like kind of with the MSM, collagen is another one of those minerals and supplements that helps with the fibers of your skin, your hair, your body, your bones, and all of that. So definitely this has taken up the repair and the consistency of my skin, of my hair, of my moods, and just everything. I really do see a difference now that I'm taking this consistency of it. consistently with this as a powdered. I mix this in with my tea when I add my MSM. So in the morning when I get up and I have my tea, I put a scoop of my MSM powder, and then I put a full scoop of my collagen in there, and then I do the same thing at night. So this is a daily supplement in my beverages. I definitely do see a difference with adding both of them together, along with, of course, my own skincare regimes and all of those. But yeah, if you want to know my 2 daily supplements, here they are. As far as my drinks goes, MSM and collagen powder. So I would say find a brand of your liking, do your due diligence and research them, and try doing those combos together. If you have a hard time, especially swallowing pills, try the powder form, or if you can, get a grounder and grind those pills up if you can, and put those two together. Try to do it 2 times a day, daily, and see how it works for you. So yeah, check those out. All right, let's get into my supplements that I take maybe 2 or 3 times a week. Okay, you guys, so now I'm going to show you the supplements that I take at least 2 to 3 times a week to kind of help me do it at least a minimum of 2 to 3 times a week. I specifically try to take these towards the weekend, so I'll do it like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or just like Saturday and Sundays, whatever my mood feels like, whatever I feel like doing, because these particular supplements, I make like a real thing out of it. So meaning I'll do a lot of work of making it like a smoothie, or making it like a latte, or just a special drink. So I really take my time and enjoy it. That's why I save it for the weekends. So at night and Fridays, I take it sometimes in the evening when I'm relaxing and I have my candles on and I'm watching a nice show or reading a book. Or if I do it Friday morning, you know, I still take my time and make my latte, my beverage, my smoothie. And then same for the weekend. If I do it on the weekend and I'm winding down, I just take that time to make my beverage and then relax and sip it, and then take in all the nourishment and the goodness. Yes. All right, let me stop. So these aren't any particular order or anything. I just take them only 2 to 3 times a week, mainly because it can be expensive taking a lot of supplements every day. It adds up because you go through it quicker. And these are, I found, by me taking them at least 2 to 3 times a week, I still get the benefits of it without me necessarily have to take it every day. But I definitely needed to take it more than once. Once a week was not doing it. But I realized if I get it in at least 2 to 3 times a week, a good amount of it within that drink, I still reap the benefits. And also, you know, your body can get used to things, just like with working out, eating certain things and all of that. Your body builds up like a resistance, or it just becomes very immune to certain things. So you need to shock it. So sometimes not taking certain things every day helps. And this is not with you treating an infection or something like that. Just to let you know, with infections and all of that, and you're getting medicine, take it like you're prescribed to take it every day to wipe those up. But I feel like with certain supplements and certain things, sometimes you need to probably condense or minimize how much you take it so that your body doesn't respond to it like a placebo. Like, it's like, okay, you've been giving me this for 2 years straight every day. What do you want me to do with it? You don't want to do that. You want to shock your body like you're giving it something it hasn't had in a while. So I found that when I do that with these particular supplements, that's what happens. All right, let's get started. All right, so the first one I'm going to introduce to you guys is by Pure Naturals. It is the organic Maca root powder, Maca, however you want to pronounce it. It is energizing superfood, supports reproductive health, promotes immune function, promotes positive mood, and reduces fatigue. It also helps, supposedly, with the sex drive. Ooh la la. Anyway, this is the powder form here. You guys can see that. The majority of these, by the way, I get from Amazon or your local like grocery store, drugstore, or you know, like GNC health food stores. You can find these from there too. So Maca powder, the main reason I started taking this, my mom suggested this back in like 2009. It was because she and my dad started taking it. It definitely helps with hormonal health issues, and it definitely helps with mood and reproductive issues. So definitely, like I said before, I definitely had a serious hormonal imbalance. Definitely now that I'm in my like 30s, I start experiencing kind of premenopausal symptoms, so like night sweats and stuff, really bad night sweats and things like that. And so this was one of the supplements that I was recommended to by my mom. And at first I was taking the capsules, and again, I just find that my body receives things better when it's in a liquid form. Your body can definitely absorb things definitely when you have it in a liquid form, be it an IV or drinking it. It just gets into your system faster. If your system is pretty healthy, it can definitely process it and absorb those nutrients and vitamins and minerals better. And so that's why a lot of my supplements are powdered form. And so with maca root, me being consistent with it has been so much easier drinking it than taking those capsules. Please let me know in the comments, am I the only one when I have to take like 1 billion capsules with water, whatever I'm drinking, I'm full like I ate? Do you feel that way, or is it just me? Or maybe it's bloated. I don't know, because maybe it's air. Like when you take your pills, air is getting in there, and then you're drinking, and then you feel full and bloated. Maybe it's just me. But it was just a lot. I have so many supplements that I'm showing you guys that are now powder forms. Imagine me taking 2 and 3 pills of each one of those every day. Really? I'm full. Like I don't want to eat. Helps with losing weight, but that's not how I want to feel when I take my supplements. So that's when I had the brilliant idea of taking a powder form, and I can drink it with my tea or my latte or my smoothie and get it in. Yay! So yeah. Anyway, back to the maca root. I've definitely seen a difference. Again, this is with me taking these things consistently because it's easier now that I'm drinking them and not popping pills. So the maca root has definitely helped with my reproductive health. As I said before, I deal with cysts, and I'm trying to definitely cure that. Definitely with mood and fatigue, I definitely help with that as well. And so this is the brand that I've used so far. I haven't tried another maca root brand in a powder form yet. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. But this is supposed to be a vegan and a no GMO servings. Is 100% pure organic maca root, no preservatives, no artificial colors, no sweeteners, no sugar, no starch, no milk, no lactose, no soy, no gluten, no wheat, no yeast, no fish or sodium is in this particular one. Again, I got this from Pure Natural Herbs, and I got it from Amazon online if you guys want to see that. So yeah, this is a 2 to 3 times. And oh, let me show you guys the scoop. It's very, I think this is a tablespoon. It may be bigger. It doesn't say on the thing. It doesn't say, but this is the size here, and I get it to the rim, smooth it out, dump it in my latte, my smoothie, my tea, whatever I'm drinking. Again, maca does have a bit of a flavor to it. Not a flavor, it has a taste. It can have what you call an aftertaste, but it's just organic and natural. It's a very earthy taste. Not tea earthy, but root earthy. That makes sense. I don't know how else to explain it. So I would definitely put it in like a very flavorful tea, a nice healthy latte drink, or a smoothie, so that it can kind of be masked by some other natural healthy flavors. All right, let's go to the next one. The next one is Ashwagandha. Ashwagandha. Root powder, organic, premium upgrade straight from India. Alleviate stress, anxiety, overcome insomnia. So this is just the powder here. This was something else that I was introduced to a few years ago to help with stress, mainly and anxiety, something that I started to develop more, definitely because experiencing health issues that my parents were experiencing, so that brought on stress for me, worrying about my parents, and then myself. You know, I just had stress building up in my body, and sometimes we don't think we're stressful because we look for what we believe are signs of stress for ourselves, but our body definitely can be under stress without us knowing, because we're not paying attention to signs. So it could be gaining weight, losing weight, acne breaks out, it could be hair loss, it could be mood swings, it could just be a lot of stuff. Definitely it could be insomnia. You're just not sleeping well because you are thinking 24/7, 365 days a year. So there are certain things that hormones and certain things that our body produces when we're under stress. And so there are certain supplements and things that we can take to help counteract what our body is producing when we're under stress. And so I was recommended this, and when I tell you, even when I was taking the pills, I felt a difference. Wasn't huge, but I felt enough. When I started taking the powder form, you guys, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I could definitely feel the difference. Like, I can, all of these together, when I got powder forms of them and me just bringing this regime all together and drinking it in, I felt it was almost like a 180. And I thought then it was 180. Now that I've been doing it for a few years, it's like another 180 of progress. That's been good. And I feel like another year from now, I'm going to feel and see the results even more. Like, with each year, month that I stay consistent with these and do it how I've been doing it, switching it up here and here on the consistency, but just being consistent with it, taking it in this powder form, I definitely feel a difference. So definitely with this, the MSM, the collagen, and the Maca root, just those two, you guys, taking, not those two, just those in conjunction, taking those in my drinks, my cycles are better, my moods are better, my skin is better, my health is better. I had gained so much weight from the cysts and all the inflammation and everything that was going on. I was throwing up, I was nauseous, I wasn't sleeping well, I was having night sweats. I've lost a lot of the inflammation has gone down. I've lost a lot of the weight. Just things have changed by me deciding to not do it in pill form, but powder form, and being consistent. And when I add this bad boy into the mix, huge difference. Like, literally, if you start taking it on your cycle, ladies, if you start taking this in the Maca root like the day of your cycle, like you would birth control, and start drinking it like every day. I was taking this every day at first, and I think you kind of should just slowly bring it in every day, every day. By my next, let's say 2 cycles next, world of a difference. World of a difference. Sometimes I just take stuff by itself just to see alone what it does, and that's what I did with this. I was just like, let me take this for 2 months, starting on my cycle with the first month and then the next one. By my 3rd cycle, after 2 months, I was like, and this is just not a cure by itself, guys. So I just want to let you know, that's with me eating better, drinking water, you know, working out and all of those. But just me taking this by itself, not the Maca root or anything else, no birth control. I'm not on birth control. I'm doing this as holistically and natural as possible. But just taking this, I was like, wow. Like, from going from 10 to miserable, I went down to probably like a 5.5. All right, then I added the Maca root in. That took it down to like a 4. Then I added, and it's just, I'm like a 2. You know, I don't think I'll probably ever get to a 1. We'll see. But just to be like around 2, maybe 3-ish, it's better than being at 10. And definitely depending on what's going on, like other stressors externally can probably up it. But just from taking these and the Maca root and the other supplements, heaven sent. So yeah, that's my ramble. Again, I will have this in a blog post with all the links so you can try it. I get this from Amazon. This is the brand I purchased. It's FGO. It's supposed to be USDA organic approved from India. It's an 8 ounce. And again, this is not cheap. This could be anywhere from $20 and up. I got this when Amazon was doing a sale, their lightning sale. So I got it for, I think, $12 for this 8 ounce. So I could not afford taking this every day. That was one of the main things. But then I felt like if I take this 2 to 3 times a week, it gets the job done. And I've been doing that for a little over a year now, and I still feel like I get the benefits. My cycles are better, my moods are better, I don't have the inflammation or none of that. So it definitely, I feel like, does what it says. So yeah, there we go. Okay, you guys, next we're going to go with, and the top is still kind of, I don't want to, it will stain, but there it is. Let me tighten it up. It is Power Beets. That is the brand of this, by New Therapy, NU Therapy. All right, it is the circulation superfood, super concentrated, no GMO beet juice powder. All right, this is the Acai berry pomegranate flavor one. It is boost circulation by activating essentials nitrate oxide within your body. It's a dietary supplement, super concentrated, 30 servings for your body. So for those who don't know, you probably heard from your grandma, somebody said beets are good for you. I, however, am one of those people that cannot stand eating beets. Couldn't even stand drinking beet juice. No. But I understand how good they are for you. Especially in doing my due diligence, I found out they're really, really, really even great for those who deal with female situations, hormonal situations, reproductive issues for us girls, and probably men, because reproductive is reproductive. So that was, again, one of the major reasons why I started implementing beet powder. Again, I am trying to stay away from capsules. Now, I never had the beet powder capsules. I literally would buy the juice or the actual vegetable and put it in my smoothies. And by me having this idea to try to do more powdered form so I can drink things so they can get really, really into my system, I did the same things with beet. Now, I do buy beet juice still from time to time, but why not do a powder? And one day I actually went to, I can't think of it, but they sell fresh cold pressed juices, and so I had a beet ginger root latte, and oh my god, this was probably like 2014, and oh my god, it was so good. It was so good. And I love ginger. Again, that's something that helps with your body, inflammation, infections, and all of that. And then with the beet, it was just a wonderful combo. And then I bought online, I found a beetroot ginger latte kind of mix that you add your milks. But when I didn't look and pay attention to is how much sugar that particular one had. And I definitely could taste it compared to the one that I bought at the shop. So I was like, these kind of pre-made beetroot ginger lattes contain a lot of sugar. And one thing for me, dealing with cysts and hormonal issues and just things in general, I have been trying to minimize my sugar intake to much of a minimal thing as possible. And so certain like pre-mixed lattes and drinks are going to have a lot of sugar instead of just like natural sugars that may naturally come with that mixture. So I decided to try to find a recipe and make my own beetroot ginger latte, and that's what I've been doing with my beet powder. I've been taking some ginger powder, actual ginger root, actual beet juice, beet powder, and I've been making my own lattes. And I drink this beetroot latte at least 2 to 3 times a week, again on the weekend. And so this is my 2 to 3 time. Again, another wonderful supplement to help if you have reproductive health issues, women. So check this out. You might like it. All right, to stay with that beet red theme, another thing that I just discovered, I found this at Marshall's or Burlington. I can't remember, but this was like 2018 when I came across it. 2016 is when I decided to do more powdered supplements, by the way. So in 2018, I came across this one. This is Andrea Life brand here. You guys can see that. And it is the Organic Reds Fusion. I do not know how to say this. Piloton Nutrient Dense. Piloton Nutrients Dense. Packed with full spectrum reds, provides antioxidants equivalent to 1 serving of fruit and vegetables, contains natural anthocyanins. Don't come for me, I cannot pronounce this. I'm just telling y'all, it is what it is. So what this is packed with all things red, rojo. There it is right there, if you guys can see. I don't know. But yeah, so this has all red vegetables, all red fruits in it. And of course, it contains none other than beets. So just to name a few things, it has like cranberry, raspberry, strawberry. It has pomegranate, cherry, hawthorn berries, goji berries, just a whole bunch of stuff. And then it also has like tomatoes, red cabbage, green cabbage, okay, flaxseed, and things like that. So I found this and I decided, you know, when I make my beetroot ginger latte, I can add this in. It has fruits and vegetables that are red, keeps my drink red. And I also get all these other benefits from this. And then the sugar is 2 grams per scoop. So this is the scoop. Here, I've been trying to show you guys the scoop of each one. So I do a full scoop of this. And then I'm going to show you guys what I didn't show you. Now, I would just warn you guys beforehand, be careful with your beetroot latte and the red, because definitely the beetroot, it can stain. So just an FYI, do it over your sink. Make sure you're wearing something that you don't mind possibly getting stained. And if you do, immediately wash it, all right? All right, it will stain furniture and stuff too, especially if it's porous. But that is the scoop. You don't need a lot of this. And I just fill it to the top, spray it off, add it, and I make a latte. I definitely typically drink my beetroot ginger latte in the morning. It's just like a great morning latte for me, I find. So that's when I take it. All right, one more to go. All right, last but not least, but so far the last thing in my arsenal is cacao powder by Better Body Foods. And this is it right here. Okay, for those who don't know and haven't been paying attention to my blog over the last 4 or 5 years, I am not new to Better Body Foods. I discovered them, I think, in 2016. They were in my local Walmart, I believe. So I love, I got a few of their things. But cacao powder, it has 2 grams of fiber, 8% of DV magnesium, and 6% DV of vitamin C. This is organic. This is a big bad boy, 16 ounces, which is 1 pound. And this is literally, I think, $9 or $10 from Amazon, but I've definitely bought it and purchased it at the store. Now, what I make with this is my cacao latte. This is definitely a beverage that I take advantage of in the evening. Definitely appropriate when the fall and the winter hits, because it's like hot chocolate. You can make hot chocolate with it. I definitely add it to like my brownies. I'm more of a brownie girl than a cake girl. I'm more brownies and cookies than cake. I can do a cupcake, but I love brownies. So I love adding this and getting this health benefit into my brownies when I can. But this is definitely a 2 to 3 times a week thing. Again, like I say, I especially like taking it in the evenings. It's definitely nice to have this, make this cacao latte at night when I'm warmed up and cozy and drinking, you know, listening to either some music, watching a good show, reading a good book. I got all my candles lit. No matter what season it is, it's just so nice. So there's so many benefits to this. So let me read this to you guys. It has antioxidants. It's definitely good for like, it has some caffeine in it. Like, some people respond to it worse than caffeine. So I would say try a little bit and see how your body responds to it. You have to try it a few times to see how you respond to it. So you may not want to drink this at night because it might keep you up. Some people would prefer to drink it earlier on in the day or in replacement of your coffee, like matcha. You may want to substitute that. But it doesn't have that effect on me, at least not that I'm aware of. I'm very like relaxed and calm with it, and maybe because when I make this I add the ashwagandha and the maca to it, and that's my way of getting in for today. I usually have it like planned in my mind what I'm gonna do. So like today is Friday, it's time for me to get it in. I think I might do this tonight, and then that's when I'll get in all of those benefits of the maca and the ashwagandha into this beverage, and it's so good. And I just feel so relaxed. It's really, really interesting. But this has natural fibers. It has vitamins and minerals. And like I say, it has protein and antioxidants. So this is just a good health benefit. And if you make latte, brownies, you can make a chocolate smoothie, add some bananas in there, pineapple, coconut. It's good as a smoothie. You can make a bowl with it with acai berries and things like that. It's just so much you can do with the cacao. It's just really nice. I even do cacao and ginger sometimes. It's just a multitude. Let your imagination flow. Dream up some wonderful beverages. Like, give it to your kids, make chocolate milk with it. It's just, do what you do with it. But yeah. Now this 1 pound can last me, again, this has a taste. It doesn't taste like your processed chocolate. It's not sweet. It's a little more bitter, just the FYI, if you're going to do more of the natural route. So I don't add processed sugar to this. I add like a sweetener, I add honey, I do like sugar rocks sometimes in it, or I'll add like vanilla or cinnamon or cloves or something like that. I don't add a whole bunch of sugar. I take the natural taste of cacao, which is not as sweet as chocolate or cocoa. Cacao is definitely in this more raw, less processed state, so it's going to have a little bit of a bitter sweet version taste, if that makes sense. You have to taste it to see what I'm talking about. It's hard to explain, but yeah, I try to appreciate the taste of the cacao versus cocoa or chocolate. Again, it is definitely less sweeter, but it's definitely beneficial to your health, and I'm very happy that in the last 2 years I've been adding this beverage in and this supplement into my diet. Okay, you guys, I think I've rambled on enough. I hope I didn't speak too fast, and I hope I didn't just like all my words together like I can do sometimes for you guys. I will definitely do a blog post about my 2 to 3 times a week supplements, and I will have all the links in my blog post down below, which the link will be in that link for these things, so you can purchase them on Amazon or Walmart or any store that you find. If you know some other brands of any of the supplements that I've mentioned, please let me know. Definitely if they're organic and natural and vegan. I definitely want to be exposed to more. They may have some that I just don't know anything about, or I might not have access to within my area. So I'm always open to other brands. Definitely if they are small businesses, I want to support those as much as possible. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Maybe I introduced you guys to some new supplements that you never heard before, or you might have heard and just haven't tried yet. Maybe you can try them, and maybe you heard some of these supplements that may help some of the health issues, or someone you know may be having some of these issues. You could probably suggest it to them. They may want to try them out. You definitely don't have to get these in powder forms. If you think capsules are better for you, definitely do what's best for you always. Again, these aren't cures or anything like that. These are definitely just supplements that you could probably enter and bring into your daily lifestyle and diet and see if they work for you. Definitely check with your physician or whoever you talk to when it comes to your health and what you are dealing with, and see if they work, and pay attention to your body and see how it works for you. I hope you guys enjoy it. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to know more of things that I do for my health, my beauty, and fitness, make sure you subscribe. Hit that red button and the notification bell up top so that you know every time I upload my videos. I thank you again so much again for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Namaskar. Bye.